2013 exams question. Given that all the students of a class perform poorly in chemistry, not anti-chemistry, chemistry, chemistry is given, right? The teacher decided to give a grace marks of 10 to each of the students. So teacher is very nice, so kind, right? Giving a 10 marks in grace. Which of the following statistical measure will not change even after the grace marks were given? You know, if observations are given and we are adding by constant k in each observations, then mean also change, but variance never change. If you multiply by, but it is not a question of multiply here, the teacher gives a grace marks, that is teacher is going to add the marks, means constant k, that is k constant is 10 marks to each. So if we add 10 marks, then variance never change. Otherwise, all the measures of the statistical measure are changed. That is, your answer will be option C. So option C is your correct answer. So for this, option C is correct answer. You can decide, choose by just your logical concept that you know. And I told you, remember this thing, everything, right? Now, another question is 2013. Mean of 5 observations. So n is 5 and mean is 7. That is x bar is 7. Right? If 4 of these observations are 6, 7, 8, 10 and 1 is missing, so we assume that one missing observation is suppose x. Then the variance of all these 5 observations means, first of all we have to find out x, and then we can find out we are able to find out the variance, right? So now this is given, we assume that observation is x, so all observations becomes given that 6, 7, 8, 10, 6, 7, 8, 10 and fifth observation is x. Now sigma xi, right? So mean is x bar is 7, so sigma xi is equal to n into x bar, that you know. Sigma xi means sum of the all observations, that is 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 10 plus x is equal to n. N is 5 and x bar is 7. So this is 18 plus 7, 25 plus 6, that is 31. So 31 plus x is equal to 35. So this implies x will be 4. So another observation is x is equal to 4. For variance, what you require? For variance, we require sigma xi square. So sigma xi square is equal to sum of the square of the sum. So this is 6, that is 36 plus 49 plus 64 plus 100 and plus 4 square is 16. So this is sigma xi square. So sum of this 4 plus 6, 6 plus 4, 10, 19 and 6, 25. So answer will be 5. Sum 2 carries 3, 9, 4, 13 and 3, 16. So this is 6. 1 carry. So 1, this is 2. So this is 265. Now variance. So variance s square is equal to, now you know formula, I am writing also, sigma xi square upon n minus mean whole square. Sigma xi square is 265. So 265 divided by n is 5. So n is 5 minus x bar, mean is 7 minus 7 square, that is 49, right? So now this 25, 5, 25, 1, so this is 53. So 53 minus 49, that is again 4. So variance is 4 and we have to count variance also. So option A is your correct answer. So option A here is your correct answer. Right? Now, also 2013 question, because this is offline question. This is, I think so, this will be this was from online questions, because from 13th there are two types of exam, online and offline, right? Pen and paper, that is offline, and online, that is, this is online questions. The mean of a data set consisting of 20 observation is 40, right? If one observation 50 was wrongly recorded as 33, then the correct mean will be, right? Mean will be. So original mean is 40. Original mean is 40. Now difference of the correct and wrong observation is 53 and 33. So 20 is the correct difference. So difference between correct observation and wrong observation is, difference is 20, right? So I'm going to give you a new formula for find out directly correct mean. So correct mean, x bar is equal to, x bar correct is equal to old mean means 40, old mean is 40 plus difference of the observations, that is correct and wrong observation is 20. So difference is 20 divided by number of observation is 20. So your correct answer will be 41. So correct mean will be 41. So this is option B is your correct. Option B is your correct answer, right? So this is shortcut for find out the correct mean directly. If you want to calculate, then what is given? N is 20. So n is 20. So you need sigma xi. So wrong sigma xi, this is n into x bar. N is 20. X bar is 40. So this is 800. Right? Now correct sigma xi is, so correct sigma xi is wrong 800 minus wrong observation. Wrong observation is 53 was wrongly recorded as 33. So wrong is 33 plus correct is 53. So 53 minus 33, 20. So 800 plus 20, that is 820, right? 820. Now mean is 820 divided by number of observation. So correct mean x bar is equal to correct sigma xi, that is 820 divided by total number of observation is 20. So we will get again 41. So instead of doing this all lengthy calculation, you have to remember for direct correct mean, right? So correct mean is equal to, so x bar correct is equal to x bar wrong, right? X bar wrong plus difference of observations, that is correct and wrong observations, right? Divided by number of observations, that is n. See here, 40 plus difference is 20. This minus this divided by 20, you will get your answer, right? But you have to take wrong observation, you have to subtract, means you have to take correct observation minus wrong observation, that is the difference, right? Correct observation minus wrong observation, you have to take difference as a correct observation, C observation minus W observation. So you will get your difference of the observations and you will get your answer easily, right? 2013 question is given, if the median and the range of the four numbers x, y, 2x plus y and x minus y, where 0 less than y is less than x is less than 2y are 10 and 28 respectively. So median is given 10. So here median is given 10. So m is 10 and range, that is range is given 28. Then the mean of the number is, So 4 observations are given, this x, y, 2x plus y and x minus y. And condition is given, 0 is less than y, is less than x, is less than 2y. So here, this is given, 0 is less than y, is less than x, is less than 2y. This condition is given. So this implies x minus y, because 4 observations are, your 4 observations are this. Observations given is x, y, 2x plus y and x minus y. And you know, for a mean and median, for median, you have to arrange this term either in ascending order, either in descending order. So you must have to know which number is larger than which one and which is the smaller, right? So we have to, for arranging this in ascending order, given condition is this, 0 is less than y, is less than x, is less than 2y. So y is less than x, there is y, x minus y is less than y, is less than x. This is given. And this is less than twice x plus y. So our biggest observation is twice x plus y, then small is 3x, then y, and then x minus y. Then x minus y. So this is smallest observations. Now total number of observations are 4, that is even number. Then median is, now no need to apply the formula, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 given, then median is x plus y by 2, right? So median is given 10, so here median is x plus y by 2. So this implies median is given 10, so 10 is equal to x plus y by 2. So this implies x plus y is equal to 20. This is number 1. Also, range is given. Range is 28, and you know, range means greatest observations, that is biggest observation minus smallest observation. So biggest is twice x plus y. So mean range is equal to, right, twice x plus y, and smallest observation you have to subtract, that is x minus y. So this is minus x minus y. So twice x minus x is x. So range is given 28. So 28 is equal to twice x minus x, and y minus minus y, that is plus twice y. So this becomes plus twice y. Now substitute value of either x either y from 1. If we substitute value of x, then answer will be 28 is equal to, x is 20 minus y. So this is 20 minus y plus 2y. Either you can subtract directly also, right? So this is 8 is equal to 2y minus y is y. So y is equal to 8, and if y equal to 8, then x is equal to 12, and x is equal to 12. So these are the value of x and y. But we have to find out the mean of the number. Mean of the number means sum of the observation divided by number of observation. So mean x bar is equal to sum of the observations are x plus y plus twice x plus y plus x minus y divided by number of observation is 4. That is, this y will be cut. So 1 plus 2 plus 2, that is 4x plus y divided by 4. Now x is 12 and y is 8. So substituting this value, x is 12, that is 12 into 4 is 48 plus y is 8 divided by 4. So 56 divided by 4, that is 14. That is 14 is your answer. So x bar is equal to 14. That is option D is the correct answer. So option D is your correct answer. Got it? Now second question. 2013. In a series of twice n observation, right? So there are twice n observation, right? Half of them are equal to A and remaining are equal to minus A. Suppose 10 observations are given. Suppose 10 observations are given. Half, that is 5 observations are A and 5 observations are minus A. So if we add these two observations, 5 plus 5, 10 observation, then sum of the observation is 0. That is sigma xi is 0. Right? So similarly here given in a series of twice n observation, half observations are plus and half observations are minus. So sigma xi is equal to 0. Right? Half a. Half minus a. Suppose instead of this 5, okay, 5 is okay. So a plus a plus a plus a plus a are 5a, right? And 5 are minus a. So minus a minus a minus a minus a minus a. Now sum of these observation is clearly 0. So sigma xi, sum of observation is 0, and sum of the square of observation, that is sigma xi square. Right? This is 5 times a square. Now minus a square is plus a square. That is again this is 5 times a square. So out of these twice n observation, given that twice n observations are there, n are plus a and n observation are minus a. So sigma xi square means a square plus a square 5 times. If 5 observations are given, here n observations are given, so sigma xi square is n times a square plus this is n times, so this is n times minus a whole square. So minus a square is plus a square, so this is twice n times a square. So sigma xi is twice n times a square. Right? Now the standard deviation is given of 2. Right? So standard deviation is 2, that is s is equal to 2. And formula for s is sigma xi square whole upon n minus x bar whole square is equal to 2. Now sigma xi is 0, that is x bar is 0. Sigma xi is 0, that is x bar is 0, because x bar formula for x bar is sigma xi upon n. So this is 0 upon 4, that is 0. Sorry, 4 is not, here is twice n observation. So answer is 0. Answer is 0. So that's why x bar is 0. Got it? Now, no need to write this everything, but for your clear concept, I am writing here. Now sigma xi square, that is 2 times n a square. So this is, I am writing here, this is 2 times n a square, right? Divide by total number of observation. N is total number of observation, and total number of observation is n twice n. So this is upon twice n, minus 0, no need to write. So this is whole square is equal to 2. Now this twice n cancel. Square root of a square, that is modulus of a, is equal to 2. So if you want to find answer of a square, then answer is 4. But it is given modulus of a only. So answer is, correct answer is 2. That is option A is your correct answer. So option A is your correct answer. Right? Now next. Last question is variance of first 50 even natural numbers. See, this is given 50 even natural numbers. 50 even natural numbers given, and you know variance of a first n natural number is n square minus 1 by 12, and even natural number is n square minus 1 by 3, right? N square minus 1 by 3. So variance of first n even numbers is equal to n even numbers is equal to n square minus 1 by 3. So n square minus 1 by 3. Now instead of n, what is given here? It is given 50 even observations. So substitute n equal to 50. What we get? This is 50 square minus 1 by 3, given 50 square minus 1 by 3, that is 50 square. 5 square is 2500. So answer will be 2500 minus 1 divided by 3, that is 2499 divided by 3, right? So this is 8 3s and 3 3. So answer is 833. Oh, I'm forget to write the options. So can I write? Options are given. First option is that is our answer is 833. Second option is given 833 divided by 4. Third option is given 437, and fourth option D is given 437 divided by 4. So 833, that is option A. So option A is your correct answer. Right? Sorry, I forget to write the options here. Okay. So now I hope that you are confident to solve the GE questions. Okay. Thank you.